Right, hey guys, welcome to Generation Platinum. Obviously, I'm Mark, Jack's on the other side. Today on Platinum Rankings, we are going to rank the God of War games. Now, obviously, it's God of War week, basically. The new one's coming out, Ragnarok. If you haven't got your copy, go get your copy because it's going to be the best game ever. Um, in recent years, me and Jack have both been very, very fond of the franchise itself. We've played all the games. Not all the games, sorry. We've played all of the main games. So the trilogy.
I've played all of them.
You've played all of them, even the
Every
PS.
single one.
Oh,
Even
shit.
the PSP ones. And Ascension and yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, so I've played the original three and the new one, 2018, the reboot, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, soft reboot.
Soft reboot, yeah, because it's still canon. But so we're gonna just rank the best four God of War games out there. Okay, so
Well,
think
specifically you are. I'm not
I
doing
am.
it because I love those games, but I haven't played 1 to 3 in so many years, so I don't really remember them. So I'm just going to kind of sit in with Mark. But what I would say is Platinum would be 2018 for me. Gold would be number 3, and then past that, I couldn't remember those games well enough to do it. So it'd be
Nice.
interesting to see if you jog my memory a little bit.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, because it's going to be a little bit shorter than the rest, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of the games as well, and then I'll tell you what I think. So obviously we got the first one. It was the story of Kratos killing Ares. He became this ghost of Sparta, and Ares was the one that hold the curse, so he had to kill him. Number 2 is where he gets pissed off, tries to kill Zeus. Zeus kills him, and then he has to go back in time.
I forgot
To-
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets stabbed in the chest, and then he goes down to hell, and then I think Athena talks to him, and he's like,
Yeah, that's Athena.
yeah, he has to kill the Fates. Is it the Fates? Yeah, he has to kill the Fates
think
because
so.
they have the time to go back in time. So then he goes
They
back
have
in
the
time.
time to go back in time.
He has the power to go back in time, and then he fights Zeus. Anyway, it's very confusing.
It is.
Then we have Betrayal, which is a mobile phone game. Not going to go into. Chains of Olympus takes place before the first God of War. It's during his 10 years of service to Ares because he was Ares' servant.
Bitch.
Yeah, a little bitch. In this game, he saves Helios. He kills Persephone and pushes Atlas back to hold up the world. Number 3, he basically kills all the Greek gods. It's the Titans versus the gods versus Kratos. It's fantastic, brilliant game. Ascension is the first prequel, so this comes before Chains of Olympus, and it's all about
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
right. It's all about it's just after he becomes the Ghost of Sparta, he has to kill the Furies, and that's really all I know.
His brother's in that one, right? I think.
Yeah, Demios, or whatever his name is.
Demios, yeah.
Then there was Call for the Wilds, but we're not really going to talk about it. It's a short text-based game. And then there was God of War 2018, and then there's the new one, Ragnarok. Now, we're not going to include Ragnarok. We're not going to include A Call from the Wilds, but that's a brief
Or
overview of
Ascension
all.
or anything,
Yeah, well, they won't. I can tell you now, they won't come into it because I haven't played them. So Ascension, Ghost of Sparta, Chains of Olympus, Betrayal, I haven't played. So it's 4 games that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I think there's a place for Ascension to maybe be in the top 4 somewhere, but as I said, it's been so long for me, and I didn't have time to play 5 or 6 games before this episode. So it'll be just 1 to 4. I will call it technically because God of War 2018 is basically number 4.
It's basically 4, isn't it? Now, I don't know if I can actually play God of War Ascension. Is it on the
It's on
PS Plus?
PS3, so I don't think so.
Is it on the new classic catalogue?
It might be, but I don't
that's-
think so.
Obviously, that's how I played number 1 and 2 recently. Number 3
It
was
should
PS
be in
Plus thing.
theory because it's a Sony exclusive.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Maybe I could play it.
Had a good multiplayer.
God, fucking probably multiplayer trophies. Anyway, we're going to dive right in. Bronze. I'm going to go for number 2. Bronze, number 2.
Okay.
because it's a more confusing story than the first one or the third one or the fourth one. The it's really tough. Yeah, I just didn't like it as much. It was a bit more of a slog. The platinum was easy, which is a good thing, but there was no challenge to it. And yeah, the story didn't really have any payoff. It was this circular story. So as with all time travel kind of stories, it starts at the beginning or ends at the beginning, and it was just like, oh, okay, so all of this was fucking pointless, apart from trying to kill Zeus. So I'd probably put it there. That being said, it's a very enjoyable game. Now, Jack, do you remember the big Gorgon titties in that game?
How could I forget? I remember the sex mini games in the original God of War very well. Them
Yes.
Gorgon titties, big old biddies.
Do you remember the big ones though?
Oh, she had some tig old biddies.
She was like the final boss, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She was disgusting. Yeah. Anyway, then
Did that do something for you? Did that make you fail No Nut November?
yeah, it did. Those big green Gorgon titties. But carrying on, we're going to go silver. Jumping right into silver.
Yeah, because that comes after bronze, you dickhead.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Jumping into
It's just
silver.
the way you said it. It's like, oh, we're going to go straight to silver as if we're skipping something.
Yeah, no, not
You
skipping.
got big old
today.
biddies on your minds.
I just got those Gorgon titties. Insert screenshot.
You're editing it if you want to.
I'm doing it. Silver's going to be the original God of War. I think it beats number 2 because it's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I never played it when it first came out, but it is different to every other game that I've kind of played. It's similar to kind of Devil May Cry, but it's still different. I liked it. I thought the character was so one-dimensional, but like I wanted to help him on his journey. I hated Ares, which was good, and generally just the story was a bit better.
There's number 1 where you stumble upon like the 3 blonde women in the togas or whatever, and the sex minigame is like you're off screen and they're going, ooh, ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. And the
Fucking
is it Prophet? I think there's a prophet in
been a
it
long
or
time, my
something.
friend.
And you like come around the corner and she goes, oh my god, no, the ghost of Sparta, and then like runs off off like a balcony and dies. It's very
PS2
good.
games, man, they just hit different.
They were very strange. So yeah, silver is number 1, and I think most people would agree it goes in that order. Now, do you remember number 3 at all? Because number 3 is next, by the way. If you hadn't guessed, I'm going to agree with you. Gold,
3
silver.
is gold. Yeah,
I mean, 3 is gold and platinum is 2018. But yeah, do you remember number 3 at all?
Yeah, probably the most. I did go back to it at some point because they put the 2018 version on PlayStation Plus. Also, my buildings just got very dark all of a sudden, so I do apologise if my camera quality's dipped. So I went back to it, but I remember the most about that is killing Zeus at the end, but also the opening with Gaia.
Yes, climbing up Mount Olympus.
Yeah, so good, that opening.
Yeah, no, I liked it because the whole idea of Kratos before I played it was like, oh, he kills gods. In the first 2, you don't really kill that many gods. You kill Ares, you kill Athena in the first one. You kill Athena by accident.
Shit
In
happens.
the yeah, right. Number 2, I don't know if you actually kill any gods. You just kill like mythological beings, like the Gorgons.
Big old titties.
Big old Gorgon titties. And number 3, you fully like decimate Olympus. Like intro, you kill Poseidon. Then you kill fucking... Who else you kill? You kill
Do you not
Helios.
kill Hades in 2?
Hades is second, yeah. Because you basically kill Poseidon, Zeus pulls a stick out of his ass and goes, fuck you guys, and then pushes Gaia and you off the cliff. And you basically fall off the cliff and go straight to the underworld. And then you kill Hades, suck his soul into you, yeah, and then you just like you're like fuck this, and then you just leave. You kill Hercules, which is pretty cool. You kill Hera. You kill Hephaestus. You kill. This is huge spoilers for the game, by the way.
The game's fucking 10 years old.
Yeah, you kill Helios. You kill Hermes by chopping off his legs, which is, and then stealing his boots. Who else do you kill? And then you kill Zeus at the end.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very good. And there's because in each of the games you have like a set of weapons as well. It's not just the Blades of Chaos, which is obviously his signature weapon. Throughout the game, you also pick up other weapons, and I think the weapons are best in number 3 because you have these fists that you get from Hercules. They're called like the lions, Nemean. Right? Yeah. They're like the Nemean cestus or something. I think they're called. But you also get Hades hooks, which are very cool because you can like summon souls. And yeah, I think it's just an all round better game. Like obviously it came out probably like 10 years after the first one, but the way it's created, the graphics, all of it's just miles above its predecessors. Yeah. And then Platinum is obviously God of War 2018. As most people who are watching this have probably played it, but as a rundown, obviously Kratos has decimated the Greek gods and the Greek world. He takes a wander over to the Norse mythology of Midgard. I kind of looked up about how he did this, and apparently he just walked.
Naturally.
He just walks to Midgard. And it's his journey of, he has a son. He finds out more about his dead wife. He meets some of the Norse mythological creatures and beings, and yeah, and it's just a huge revival of the series, really.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Raising Kratos, fucking do it. It's a
great documentary.
It's so good, isn't it? It's a free documentary on YouTube. It's all about how they created the 2018 story, so I'd recommend it.
I have to rewatch that ahead of Wednesday.
Do it. It's only an hour and a half long. But yeah, so good. Like God of War is up there on some of my all-time favorite games. So yeah,
gave Kratos some depth.
Yeah, it did, and it really showed that he changed. He's not the same character. Like in the first 3.
Changing.
Yeah, in the first 3, he's the same guy. He just hell-bent on revenge. He wants to kill people that wronged him. In the new one, he actually tries to not kill people, but he has to. So, yeah.
I've got a video that Kind of Funny did on the God of War that I think you'd find really interesting. You wrap up, I'll get the title up and I'll send it to you because I think you'd really like it. But it's like a 40-minute in-depth look at Kratos and his journey. Perfect.
Send it my way. But yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. It's a quick one today, but I think we're fully in agreement. That kind of 4-way system. Yeah, you're in agreement, Jack.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, it is called "Can Kratos Be Better?" A God of War recap and retrospective. I'll send you the link.
Perfect. Yeah. So we've got, just as a recap, we've got God of War 2 in bronze, God of War 1 in silver. They are still good games, and if you have the PS Plus premium subscription, dive in.
My camera's so dark right now. The weather here is just completely turned.
Oh god, yeah, it's just white here.
I'm invisible.
Ooh. Yeah, knock out those games if you haven't played them before. On the catalog, the classic catalog. In gold, we've got number 3, which is still just a better round game. And again, give it a go if you haven't played it already. And then the last one, Platinum 2018, fantastic game. Obviously, this has been us talking about ranking games in our Platinum ranking video. Check out all of our other ones. We've ranked video game characters, video game antagonists. We've got a bunch of other things as well. So watch our videos. Obviously,
rank your mums.
Thanks for supporting us. Give us a like, subscribe, watch, tell your friends, tell your mum, do all those things that we need you to do.
And until next time, boy.
Oh, and check out check out our God of War gameplay when it comes out. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Will do, Mark. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers, fam. Bye.
Bye.